Hi there, good afternoon to you all. It's the bank holiday weekend, and today is Sunday, the 30th of April. There goes the first 4 months of a brand new year. I could bet that it was only yesterday that we got New Year's. As you get older, they say time flies. So, what have you been up to? Whatever it is, I hope you're having a peaceful weekend, enjoying yourselves. Weather outside is a bit of a mix, but then hey, let's move on from that, shall we? The last time I spoke to you was from the Scottish borders, and yes, it was a couple of weeks ago, and since then, what has happened? Well done to Prince William and Harry for sharing openly about their struggles, emotional struggles and struggles with their own mental health. And I think that was definitely a watershed moment in how we perceive mental health. And I had my own battles with it as well, and it's an area that I feel very, very strongly about. But things are changing, so nice one, William and Harry. And I hope Harry soon ties a knot with this lovely girl that he'd been seeing. What's her name? Anyway, I'm not very good with names. So, what else? And we have another general election. My goodness, another general election. I'd limit myself to saying just one thing that I feel about this for the time being, and that is this. Anyway, so moving on, we actually just come back from an overnight stay in the beautiful New Forest in the south of England, and it's a place that I've grown very fond of. We go there many a times in the year because of Jane's family connections, and I do love going back to New Forest. It's a unique area in terms of its history, geography, and the ecosystem. So, without further ado, I have recorded a few bits in the New Forest, and I will introduce you guys to it. And yes, hope you continue to enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of the weekend. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care.
Good morning from the man with the dog. My diary today comes from a little village in the south coast of England in the county of Hampshire called Milford-on-Sea. And I'm looking out to the sea. There's the English Channel, and the land you see in the distance is the Isle of Wight. And the three bits of rocks protruding out are famously known as the Needles. And beyond that, those waters is Normandy in France. Not a spectacular day, but there is a promise of things getting better, so fingers crossed for that. We are here for a 24-hour stay to attend a birthday of Jane's close relation. And what can I tell you about the Isle of Wight? Isle of Wight is a very popular destination. It's a good mix of residents and tourists. It's been associated with two of the famous English poets that made their home there. One's Lord Tennyson and the other one's Swinburne. And also Queen Victoria built her summer retreat there, Osborne House, which she was very fond of and came back every summer during her reign. Yes, behind me is the New Forest, which I will get you all have a glimpse at when I drive around the New Forest later. And I am in the county of Hampshire, I told you before, and it's to my right is Dorset, and Dorset just probably about a mile away Dorset begins, and beyond Dorset is Devon and Cornwall. And to the left of me, what would that be? Would be Sussex and Kent. So in terms of cities, to the right, probably about 10 miles to the right-hand side is Bournemouth, and about the similar sort of distance to the left is Southampton. So I shall speak to you later from a different spot. Enjoy the rest of your long weekend, if you're having one. It is the bank holiday weekend in England, which is a cusp, or shall we say the transition from spring to summer. Thank you. Recording this on Saturday the 29th of April in the afternoon. As you can see, the weather's cleared up quite a bit. It's quite pleasant actually, quite a bit of sunshine, a bit nippy outside. But here I am at the heart of the New Forest. It's a unique area in the sense the ecosystem, the history and the geography is quite unique. The way a man, the flora, fauna, the plant and animal life, coexist together here is quite unique. It's spread over approximately 200 square miles in the counties across Hampshire, Dorset and Wiltshire. So this sort of sums up to what the New Forest is. There you see the famous ponies roaming free. The people, obviously, they have their car parking areas where people park their cars, and they can go away for a day's walk or an afternoon walk. Depending upon, you can choose various inner trails from quite difficult to relatively safe and easy. A bit about the history of the New Forest. Following the Norman conquest by William the Conqueror in 1066, the New Forest was proclaimed a royal forest, and it was used for royal hunts and mainly deer hunting. It was created at the expense of more than 20 small hamlets and isolated farmsteads, hence it was then new as a single compact area, and hence the name New Forest. It's first recorded in the Domesday Book in 1086, where a section devoted to its interpolated between lands of the King's Thanes and the town of Southampton. It's the only forest that the book describes in detail. Now, actions of William the Conqueror in demolishing lots of poor people's peaceful hamlets was the talk of the town those days, and two of William the Conqueror's sons died here in the New Forest, and thereby drawing comments that it is somewhat some sort of a divine retribution. So the New Forest is not just about wild places, forests and ponies. It's also about people, and it's dotted with beautiful villages like this one. This is Beaulieu, the one I'm just here at the moment. Just parked my car and taking a minute's images. It's an attractive area of the country, and lots of people come and live here because the lifestyle is wonderful. You have access to the sea and to the forests, obviously, and it's a lot of places people choose once they have lived their lives and in their retirement. So we'll head towards another one in a minute. Village, or should I say town, number 2. This is Lymington Harbour. What I said, it reflects on the lifestyle of the people, which is heavily tuned towards boats and sails, and people own their yachts, and so, as I was saying, if you're planning to retire and if you have a bit of money in the bank, if you're looking for a place, this is where you should come. Buy yourself a nice little home, a nice little yacht, and you can go off across those waters to to France for the day and top up on your fine wines and cheeses. Well, this is village number 3, and I'm standing at the village green in Milford-on-Sea. It's a very, very tiny place, but I'm quite fond of it, really. We keep coming back here because of family connections of Jane, and we've been coming back here for many years. It's a terribly small place. There's a couple of tea shops or cafeterias, tea rooms, a gift shop, a butcher's, a florist's, and a tiny mini market sort of a place where I'll be picking up a cake in a moment. It's hardly rocking, as you can see, for a 6 o'clock on a Saturday evening. So this is the village green of Milford-on-Sea. I don't know if you can hear me over the wind, but I thought I'd finish this diary from the same spot I started off this morning. Seaside at Milford, and those are the Needles, and beyond that the waters of the Channel towards France. Let's have it 360 degrees. The sun's setting as the west way towards Devon and Cornwall, and that's toward more southwest of England. And if I turn around this side, that's towards the south east of England. So thank you for sharing the journey into the New Forest with me, and next week hope you tune in, because we are organising a huge barbecue at our place with over 40 odd people, would you believe it, invited to it. So hopefully there'll be a lot of fun, and it'll be funny as well. So take care, have a good weekend, and enjoy your week ahead. Bye for now.